Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel for another Astraeos playthrough episode. Today we're going to be doing some building. We're going to be working on a town, as there are some NPCs that spawn on this map, as you guys have seen in the previous episode, and you can actually hire those to work for you, and that's what we want to do. So we want to build up a town so we can facilitate for these NPCs. So we've started off with a couple pieces already, just so I can mess around with the skins and all sorts of stuff. So we do have a dock in front of us, but we'll get to that in a second. So here is a stable. I just thought I'd muck around with a stable design, as I'm going to have to build a couple more of these up where the village is going to be. Up here you can see that I've messed around with some of the triangle pieces with the skins from the Astraeos skin pack for structures. We've got some raptors in there just to have a look at how they would fit. I think we're probably going to mainly be using horses and other things in the stables, but the raptors are in there for now. I think this is a really cool design. It's simple, effective, and I think it gets the job done. Right, let's move on to the dock real quick. Now this is just a basic dock. You can see here it's pretty lengthy. Over here we have some storage for offloading the boat. I haven't actually gotten to that yet. Everything's still on the boat, but we've pretty much got everything we need to offload the boat if we want to, and store some of the goods there. Up here we just got a basic little building. We're using this as just a basic little sort of outpost with some smithies and stuff, and that's what that is there, with a little balcony so we can see any ships coming in, if you just imagine them. So now the boat itself has gone through a little bit of a refit. We have some plant species X on these platforms here. I kind of wanted to do it like this so that they were out of the way and not compromising the space on the ship itself. So I have one on either side, and the waters for these two is over here. And then if we run to the back, I have access to the roof over here. It's a bit finicky, but we can get it. So once we're up here, we also have water here, as well as a couple more plant species X and some rear facing ballistas for any leads that want to try and eat my boat. It's nice to know that we can defend ourselves. So real quick for these, I've actually used these triangle pieces to try and look like these platforms actually have a little bit more support than they do. At the moment they are on some pillars, but I have these triangle pieces. I also have them over here as well, just to sort of make it look like it's a little bit more supported, because we are in a PvE server. Why not just try and add some aesthetics to the whole situation here. We do have a crane here, but it's missing. You can see I bounced off actually. It is here, it's just a visual bug. I think if I relog we'll be able to see it, but I don't actually need to use that just yet. So for now I will just leave that as it is. Now I'm going to run up to the actually, yeah, we've walled up all up there just in case any nasty carnivores want to drop down here. I did go ahead and wall that up, and we've skinned those with this really cool skin. So those are the dino gateways, or I guess they're just called gateways on here. But yeah, they look pretty decent. I'm gonna run over here. We're gonna go and have a look at some of the village start that my wife has started, and talk about that real quick. Now, as I'm running over to our village location and my wife has actually started building over here, you can see that I'm riding on a very peculiar Equus. Now, this was a shiny Equus. Ooh, a bit of lag there. A shiny Equus. Let me do it like this so we can look at it better. That we found whilst we were actually looking for horses. We were mass killing in an area that we found them in, and trying to force spawn these horses, and this was one of the last ones we managed to actually get. This came out at a 150. Now on my server I have shinies spawning in between 145 and 150, so we definitely got lucky with the 150 spawn. This thing looks absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. It looks insane. So yeah, we got this shiny Equus. It looks, I think it looks pretty awesome, and I'm super happy about that. I hope I can find some more high-level Equus. We're still trying to get a breeding pair going. I think we only have males or something like that. Yeah, we only have males going on right now. So yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted out. And this is the beginning of our village. This is something my wife has put together while I was working on the dock. She was working up here. She's got the farmland coming along here. which looks rather fitting. We've got our well, we've got these nice buildings that she's been trying to get with a little bit of storage as well. I'm not too sure what's going to be happening in here, but oh, storage. Okay, so she's put a bunch of storage in here and stuff like that. She's filling it up. Last night there wasn't anything in here, so she's been busy. We've obviously got our posts here to tie up our creatures, and it looks like a sheep facility over here. Yeah, honey, you got a little sheep facility. This was not here last night.
Yeah, I added a little bit. I got inspired by Kingdom Come.
Oh yeah. She's got a little wagon here with hay bales. I like that. I like that a lot. Looking good. So this is the beginning of the village. I'm not sure fully how I'm gonna map it out. What I was thinking was wait, where's my horse? Let me go grab my horse. So what I was thinking is maybe potentially up here we have the town halls, just so it's on a higher point to everything else. Maybe even somewhere over here. I'm not fully sure where I'm gonna do it, but this is sort of the area that we wanted to put the village, the town, whatever you want to call it, and then down there we can have more of the stables with the farmland and stuff like that. Very flat land around here, so we've got a lot of work to play with, a lot of space to play with, I should say, not a lot of work to play with, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this build. I'm hoping it can turn out pretty decent. I have some ideas for the town hall to try get it into that sort of Roman aesthetic, Greek aesthetic that I'm trying to look for. So I'm gonna have to go and grab all the build pieces, move them up here. I'm gonna get a little platform somewhere, put some boxes down, some barrels down, fill them up with some of the crafting materials, get that all done before we start, because last time I did a build video I was crafting in between and it actually turned out to be hours and hours and hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to craft like 200 of almost every single piece in stone, and then we will begin from that point. So I'm going to get that all sorted out now so that we don't have any any issues later, because in the video I can obviously cut past that, but for me personally, like if I make a mistake and I make the wrong pieces or whatever, it does get a little bit time consuming sitting there crafting everything. So I'm just going to craft everything now, get it done early, and then we will begin. So let's crack on with it. All right, so what I've done here is I've gone and crafted a bunch of stuff. I also brought up my raptors to protect me and my horse. Oh, real quick, actually. This horse actually produces biotoxin. I didn't know this, but apparently this thing produces biotoxins. So I'm just going to have it sitting out doing that. But yeah, so basically what I've done is I've just put down a couple foundations. I put down a couple crafting things. This I just did for the dye because I put this cape on and I wanted red on it. I put this down for some decor stuff. And then in these barrels here, this one here is just my personal stuff. And then in here, we have all the build pieces. I might have to make more. Hopefully that will help at least get the town hall done. So what I was thinking for the town hall is potentially like around where I'm standing now. It would be the town hall, and it would be facing towards sort of the dock. That will be the entrance, and then we can have some other, you know, buildings, production buildings or whatever in this area as well. So I kind of wanted it to sit back so you kind of like lead up to it. So if I was to do it, it would probably be around, let's say about here maybe. Yeah, something around this area. That way we have a lot of room in front of us for production buildings or whatever, homes or whatever. So I'm going to get started with that. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to do it by point. So I'm going to, you know, lay down some foundation or whatever, get the rough idea of what is going on over there. Get the rough idea of, there's a 120 Rex by you, honey, a legacy one. It's battling some Brontos, but I don't think they're going to survive the beast. By the way, honey, you know what? Let me go deal with that. Okay, so we just found that there's this astral raptor over here, so we're gonna go for that too. We are getting very distracted. All right, so now that we've dealt with the immediate threats in our area, I am going to begin the build. So let's grab some pieces and let's crack on with it. Okay, so here I think I'm onto something. Hopefully, I don't know. Oh my gosh, the raptor's here. Okay, hold on. We're getting distracted right away. I was going to show you guys the idea, but I have to deal with this before it annihilates me. Are we in the right group? Did the game change my group again? Because it just feels like it. Yep, it did. Of course it did. Why wouldn't we? Go, help me. Take that. I guess I can show you guys the loot we get from this thing. It is insane. It is insane. I say that. I bet you're gonna get crap, but we'll see. Who got it? Alpha got it. All right, let's check Alpha. We'll go back over here. You can kind of see the idea that I've got going on here with the pillars, and there's going to be an intersection. I was debating if I wanted to go a little bit bigger, but I want to kind of keep this somewhat smallish because we're going to have quite a few buildings here and there, and we got to think about lag. So can't go too insane with it. But okay, real quick, let's just check the loot out. So we got a lovely what is this? Mastercraft Megatherium saddle. Ooh, that's not bad at all, actually. We got this insane flak leggings. Wonder what that takes to repair. We got a Mastercraft flak chest piece. We got some ammo. We obviously got the claw, and we got this lovely ascendant torch. I could actually almost make that. Interesting. So yeah, that's what we get from that. Anyway, I think we also got some cooked fish meat. So this is the beginnings of it. If I do change it, I'll let you guys know, but I'm gonna start fiddling around with some roofing and a little bit of the structure, and let's see how this turns out. All right, so this is where we're at now. We have the roof up, which is looking pretty nice. I still need to fill out some of the pillars. I just put some there just so I can start work on the roof. So we'll go grab some more pillars because I'm out. And then inside, I've actually gone and walled this off. We're going to have to raise up the wall, I think, a little bit more, maybe to try and fill it out a bit more in here. And then I've got this really cool pattern. This is basically triangular pieces and using the Astraeos structure skins to get this pattern going, which I think is really cool. I'm going to definitely muck around with some of that a bit more, but I think this is definitely coming together. I mean, it doesn't look fantastic right now, but I have it in my head. I'm going to stick with it, and we'll see how it turns out and if I'm happy with it. Otherwise, I'll maybe do a redesign, but so far I am digging it. So let's go grab some more pillars. Looks like something's getting attacked, honey, by your home, by the way.
I don't know what would be getting attacked.
I don't know, but your guys are attacking something down there.
Okay, well, let them take care of it. Should be fine.
All right, so let's put down some of these pillars. I'm gonna have to make some more because if I'm not mistaken, I am pretty out. I'd have to go double check. That is not where I want that. We do have the CS mod installed, and it is super handy for doing simple things like that. It is such a handy tool to have. If you're on your own server and you can put in mods, the CS mod is definitely really cool. Actually, dude, let me see if I have any more pillars in here. We do. Actually, we've got quite a bit. Can I even carry that? No, let's just take maybe half of that, and then I can put some stuff in my bird like so. Let's put a bit more in weight, and that should allow me to finish this off here. So I'm gonna get this all pillared up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Maybe I might even just do the triangular pieces as well, just to sort of fill it out a bit, and then I'll bring you guys back so we can have a little peek. We can also go have a look at some of the structures my wife has been working on as well. All right, we're back again. So I've actually spent probably about an hour and a half ish, maybe 2. We did get attacked by a 145 Alpha Rex. I lost one of my raptors, so we've brought pretty much all the raptors up here now. We have an army to protect ourselves, because that was pretty scary. I almost lost my horse. My wife got pretty upset at me. But with that all out the way, let's talk about this building. So I've actually gone and done some finessing as well. Just some little bits and pieces to sort of try and break it up. So you can see I've got these arches in here. These are basically triangle pieces, and you can see I've got one that's unskinned there. We'll get to that in a second. And one of the key things here is the roof. So Necatus, I believe is how you pronounce his name, Necatus. He's done a phenomenal job with a piece for the triangle. So if you go into your cosmetics and you have this cosmetic pack, right? This is the Astraeos structure pack. We're going to get variant 3. Now variant 3 will allow you to reskin. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get up there. Hold on. I've put everything away for a second, and put everything away, but I put this away like an absolute idiot because I was fighting off some raptors. Okay, let's do that. But yeah, I was shooting the raptors with the crossbow. I also actually tamed up a couple more Paleoraptors. There was a couple 130s about, so I thought I might as well go tame them. And we can have a look at one of them later on. But if I can get up there. So if we look, you can see now, did you see that? Look at the size of that. Isn't this crazy? Like, I've wanted this piece for so long, and it's a shame that it has to be a skin. But here we go. Oh, that is so sick. I am so happy. So basically what this allows you to do is you can use that let me go grab, do I have a slope in here? I do not. I've used them all. Let me go grab a slope real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. So here's the slope, right? So this is the normal sort of roofing that people will use because this is what you have to kind of use. But there is this other piece that I prefer, right? This angle just works so well. But the problem is that the triangle piece, it just doesn't fit right. And I have this going on my boat, and it's really, really awkward looking. But if you use this skin with variant 3, all of a sudden, it's flush. I mean, it's still there. It's an invisible wall, but it's flush. And it is perfect. This is absolutely fantastic. Am I in the right mode here? Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. So that's what we've done here with this roof. So you can see there, that's the normal roofing. It's this very, very angled slope. And we've used the different angle here, and it just looks, in my opinion, phenomenal. And I love it. I actually need to change these 2 pillars, but I can't be bothered to go up there right now. So we'll do that later. Actually, can I reach those right now? Can I even reach you guys? Ugh, no. I'll get to those later on. So one other thing is, I don't know if this is a little bit too extreme, but I've gone a bit crazy with this back wall. I was just fiddling around with some of the shapes and sizes, shapes and half walls and so on and so forth, giving it a go. We've got to put some half walls up there and up there. So there's a little bit of finishing off I do have to do, but this is definitely coming together, I think, and I'm really giving it a good go, trying to get this as the best way I can to look like a pretty much a town hall during the Roman era. And I believe there is a building that's sort of similar in terms of like shape to this. Obviously the walls are a bit extreme here and all that sort of stuff. It really does break out the flatness though. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. So basically I'm mixing variant 3 triangles, you can see up there, with variant 2 triangles, which is this sort of arch, to make it look like there's a bunch more support all sort of along here and back here, because there's a little less going on compared to the front. We've basically gone with the smaller triangles. just to look like it's got a bit of support going on. And I'm super happy with the way this is coming out now. With the triangles that we were using, with the roofing we had before, it just looked really weird. In my opinion, it just looked awkward. So I am super happy that skin is there, and we can actually use these roofing pieces. So this is it. I'm going to go and fill out the rest of the little half walls in here, sort out the pillars there, maybe put some stuff in here. I think for the town hall, this is actually just going to be sort of like a warehouse, but we'll call it that town hall. Maybe we'll put some stations in here, and then I'll see you guys in a second. And we'll also go check out some of the other stuff that my wife has been working on. You can see she's been working hard as well. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So bear in mind, this is still a work in progress. But over here, this is going to be the blacksmith hut. So we've got the forges and stuff like that over here, and inside with a couple more storage and another forge, and basically just filling it out for the blacksmith, kind of like a blacksmith shop. And my wife actually did this, and I think she did a phenomenal job. And over here, we've got a little bit more storage going on as well. Pretty cool stuff. Over here, let's go have a look at this building as well. I'm not sure what this building is, I'm gonna be honest. This might just be a home. Hello? I'm not sure what this building is. Okay, so my wife's telling me this is the woodcutters building. So this is where the chopper, the lumberjack, is gonna go. Obviously these still need decorating, they still need fleshing out, but we're kind of just getting the rough idea of the mapping for the town and where we're going to be putting buildings and so on and so forth. We've decided to basically leave this sort of middle section open. That way we can bring stuff through from the boat if we want to, and there's a big access leading down the ramp towards our boat there. And it looks like we've got some villagers who are trying to move in. We might have to go deal with those guys, because that's my docking area. But we won't mess with them just yet. So yeah, I'm super happy about this. And I'm gonna put some stations in here. I think we've decided we're gonna turn this into a crafting building. It's definitely big enough to sort of fit a lot of the crafting stations in here. Maybe not storage. There might not be a lot of storage room. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. All right, so this is the building now. I had gone and redone the rear wall to be a little less crazy. And I much prefer this look here that I've got going on. It's a little less noisy, I should say. But yeah, I'm definitely digging it. I kind of wanted it to be, you know, open. I would say windows. If I could actually put little windows in there, I would. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Maybe I can do like mesh some what you call it in there, glass pieces if possible. I don't know if they're just gonna break the piece they're going into, but it would be cool if I could do that just to give it like the gloss look. in those gaps. That would be lovely jubbly. But yeah, I think this is what I'm going to keep for now. I did go and decorate just a little bit, put a little bit of storage in here, a smithy in here and stuff like that. We've still got a bit to do, but there's some other buildings I've also got to crack on with. So that's going to be the town hall. I think that's a good point to end this video. So thank you all for joining me. Cheers all for watching, and I'm going to catch you all on the next one.